everybody. As the title suggested, I am going to break down the 3 best strategies. These are tested. They're not only working for me, but for my team, the agents that follow me, the agents that are underneath me at eXp Realty, but also the thousands of you that get on my calendar and I've coached and trained, those of you that take actionable steps. These things are helping you crush your real estate goals. So pay attention, guys, because in a minute, I'm going to break down the only 3 things you need to be doing in your real estate business. And I'm going to share with you what you don't need to be doing, right? In my humble opinion, these are my opinions, but take it for what it is. And guys, we have actionable proof that these things are working. But before we get into these 3 killer tips, I want to address something. We're going to call it the elephant in the room. And that is how agents, and I'm lumping myself in there. I was there. I've been there. I've done that. How agents say they want to change. They say they want to start getting more business. They want to close more deals, but they never take actionable steps. They get excited for a time and then it wavers. And guys, there is a mind shift you need to create. You need to do. You need to literally come to a point where you're like, okay, I'm all in. I'm doing this. Nothing else is going to stop me. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this work. And guys, that is the correct pathway to then start doing the 3 things I'm about to share. But you've got to have a mind shift. And guys, I have spoken to agents for years. My calendar usually fills up during the month. Agents wanting to get on, get onto my calendar to find out about how these things can work in their life, to pick my brains, to get marketing advice, marketing strategies. And I find out that agents get really excited when they get on my calendar and I show them what they could be doing. And then I check back with them in about 3 to 6 months and they've moved on to something else. If that's you, stop the insanity. Stop it. There's no magic pill, but there are things you can do if you do them proficiently and if you study the craft, guys, you can change your financial future as a real estate agent. Far too often I hear about agents that get into real estate and they make, less than $40,000 a year. And they're like, I'm not doing this anymore, right? Could be you. If I'm talking to you, then give me an amen. Drop a comment below and say, amen, Kelly. I'm locating where you're at right now. Guys, if you want to truly get to a 6-figure income, you've got to change this, and then you've got to implement, at least take stock with the 3 things I'm going to share today and implement these at a high level. Now, one more thing before I get started with the 3 things. A lot of times I see, and this has happened to me, agents get excited about what I teach, train, and coach on. My business partner, Mike Sherrard, amazing coach, trainer, just a Wikipedia of real estate knowledge. He and I have talked about this. He's also had this same issue, and he talks about it on these videos, how agents, they get excited, but they want us to do it for them. Well, guys, that's not sustainable. And it's like this. If you want to eat, I can pick you up in your car and I can drive you to Publix, one of the South's biggest grocery stores. And I can go buy you some groceries and take you home and you've got groceries for the week. But after that week's over, what's going to happen? It's the same thing with real estate agents. I can provide you with leads, but if I were to go away or disappear, what are you going to do? So you've got to develop the attitude that you are going to stand or die on developing your systems, developing your processes, and implementing strategies that work. You've got to go learn where the fish are, learn how to bait the hook, and learn how to throw that hook in, and learn how to bring that fish up, learn which fish is good to eat, and which fish needs to be thrown back in, right? You need to learn how to clean that fish, cook that fish, eat that fish. That's the mindset of the real estate agent who's going to be successful. All right, guys, off my bandwagon. Let's get started. I want to share with you guys the 3 things that you need to do in 2023, 2024, and 2025 to dominate your market. Now, I was going to share my screen, but I'm not. I'm just going to talk to you. This is not going to be something where I'm actually going to show you how to do those things. We've got videos for that. But I want to share with you these things. Number 1, social media ads. Oh, I know. Oh, Kelly. Oh, my God. I don't know. It's just too techie. No, it didn't. Look below the video. Get on my calendar. Book a call with me. I'll share with you what we're doing for social media ads on our team, how our agents are crushing it. Guys, we launch Google ads and Facebook ads in under a minute that get leads that day. I don't have to go in and create all the stuff and take all that time in the Facebook back office to make sure I've clicked this and done that. And am I doing the right campaign? What about this content? Do I need to upload this? What ads? We don't do any of that anymore. We launch ads in under a minute that will get leads that day. I did a buyer ad on a listing of mine a couple of weeks ago, got 35 leads. They are now being nurtured in my CRM. This is how you win. So Facebook ads done right. Now, you can go on YouTube and there's tons of guys teaching Facebook ads. Guys, this is 2023. I think you should go and watch the videos. Mike's got some great ones where it shows you how to break down that ad in Facebook and the correct way to do it. That type of process, if you don't use the systems I use, is perfect, but it's going to take you 30 to 45 minutes to get that ad going. And you are going to need to learn how to do it. And guys, all you need to do is watch 1 or 2 videos and you're there. You can start running it. And then you set your budget, $5, $10, 20, 30, whatever you want to spend a day. And you control when the ad starts and stops. But guys, Facebook ads and Google ads, you've got to get proficient with learning how to do it. The good news is you hook up with me. You want more training on this? Get on my calendar. The good news is, guys, we can show you how to do those without any tech knowledge, without any skills. And literally it will generate leads that day. And you can create and launch those ads. Actually, you're not even creating it. Our system does it for you, but you can launch those ads in about a minute and you're done. So there's no excuse for you. With the Wolfpack Ninja system, you don't need to go out and really seriously learn all of that stuff. You should. I mean, I know how to do it both ways. I think you should. But once you see how we do it, it's game over. Run a Google ad in under a minute on Google. Right? For sellers, for buyers. So again, social media ads, you've got to get proficient. Some other things that you could be looking into is running ads on TikTok, Instagram. These platforms are allowing you to generate ads for a fee. We know that agents across the country on our Wolfpack team, we've got dozens of agents that are creating 6-figure incomes off of TikTok, right? So I don't care if you're 50, 60, don't fall into the trap that, oh, that's just too technical. Not when the education is right there at your fingertips. The good news is, and again, look below, book a time on my calendar. I will show you some of the systems that we literally give to the agents that partner with us. And guys, master and doctorate level stuff, but done in a way that you can understand it. We have got hundreds of videos in our platform that literally help you dominate just about every type of niche and every type of marketing. And we provide that to you as well as the education and training throughout the week. So if this is of interest to you and you want to see what that partnership looks like, get on my calendar. Let's move to the number 2. Number 2, don't shout me down on this one, guys, because it's working. Problem is, if you're going to shout me down, you've done it wrong. Direct mail. Oh my God, Kelly, I've sent out a letter and I've done a postcard and I've not. You did it wrong and you did it with the wrong mindset. Direct mail typically is not going to get you a bunch of deals in the first month or 2. Direct mail is for you to put your vision, your message to market in front of the right people. Now, with us, we teach and train on direct mail the right way, targeted. We don't subscribe to just sending everybody in your city a postcard or a letter. You have to learn how to go out and find the people that are more inclined to do business with a realtor in the next 12 months and then target them with automated direct mail and not just the basic stupid stuff. Like, for God's sake, don't put a big picture of your face, especially if you're a good looking person. I know you're like, oh, I'm good looking. They're gonna, no. Don't put a picture of you on the card and don't be sending out material like, do you want a home evaluation? Just scan this QR. People don't need that crap. 5 years ago they did, but today they can go on Zillow and get it. They trust Zillow more than you, and Zillow's all jacked up, right? You don't have enough time, money, or mental acuity to try to combat that. So what do? You use direct mail like we do as education. We educate our consumers on the market, on us, on our offers, what we do that's different. And if you do it enough, you are going to start getting phone calls and listings and buyers. So having said that, again, below, get on my Zoom. Let's talk about the benefit of partnering with me at the Wolfpack Nation, and not only gaining all of my systems and my training, my technology, but gaining my partners vast wealth and vast amounts of systems literally given to you. So jump on that discovery call and we'll talk about these issues and how you can explode your business. All right, number 3. Are you ready? This one is fast becoming my most favorite style of marketing for an agent. And before I tell you what it is, let's recap. Number 1, social media ads. Not just your grandma's ads, but the right ones. And we've cracked the code. We're launching them in like 1 to 2 minutes, right? Number 2, direct mail, targeted, going after the right leads. We're talking about FSBOs, expireds, neighborhood, like going into specific neighborhoods and extracting only the people who are going to potentially sell in the next 12 months and targeting them with a monthly direct mail. We're talking about targeting pre-foreclosures, targeting probates. These are your targeted leads. And if you are repetitious and budget conscious, guys, you are going to strike gold in them Dar Hills. So that's number 2. Here's number 3. And guys, this one has yielded millions of dollars this year for me. GeoFarm YouTube channel. Now, I was all prepared to show you my channel and show you all these fancy things, but I'm not doing that. I'm just having a conversation. Consider this our fireside chat. GeoFarm YouTube channel. Holy macaroni and cheese. I knew YouTube was powerful. Heck, you're watching me on YouTube. I'm getting close to 8,000 subscribers on this channel. So I know this thing is powerful. And guys, my channel is monetized. I'm making $500 or more a month off of my channel. So I know it works. Now, this is $500 YouTube. Guys, we're talking monetization. And eventually you can monetize your channel if you get 1,000 subscribers. And that money you can put towards advertising. You could put it towards marketing. It's an amazing platform. But YouTube, where you are reaching the consumer with the very things they're searching for instance, people are right now on YouTube searching for your city. What's the real estate market like in Utah? How much are homes in Dallas, Fort Worth? What's the best neighborhoods in Claremont, Florida? Guys, I started my YouTube channel for the GeoFarm for my local area about 9 months ago. We're already millions of dollars in business. I've got multiple contracts right now, new construction from that channel that are closing over the next 1 to 6 months, 5 or 6 of them. I've got listings that are coming up. I've got 2 people that called me in the last 2 days. One of them is a buyer. The other one wants me to help their family or their mom and dad moving down from New York to buy a home next month. Guys, these are all leads coming in from my YouTube channel. And guys, I am getting thousands of views a month. Thousands of views a month. Thousands. I think when I checked it yesterday, my YouTube channel for my local area is getting 8 hours a day of views. Guys, I can't cold call for 8 hours a day. And yet my channel is acting like a cold caller. People are logging in and watching my content and they're sticking around and they're commenting. So you're like, well, Kelly, that's you. You're Techni, and Mike Sherrard, he teaches on the bull crap. I call you out on this one. Bull freaking crap. Guys, YouTube is not difficult. All you need is the passion, the zeal, and then get yourself knowledge and education. The good news is we've done it for you. Now, I know at the beginning I said you don't want to have people do it. I'm not saying I've done it for you like I'm going to go do it. We've done all the education. Guys, at the point when you are ready to make a decision to grow your business and you see value in not only partnering with the Wolfpack Ninja, but partnering with my partner, Mike Sherrard, with over 2,800 agents partnered with him and more agents on his team than anybody else at EXP that is actually actively selling. We have the highest number. Guys, when you see the stuff that we have created for you to plug into, and we're not going to do it for you, but you're going to plug into some of the most cutting edge, important ninja, doctorate, Jedi level training you will ever get. And it's given to you. All we ask you to do is plug in and learn, and then show up at one of our 5 Zooms during the week where we coach and teach and train. Unheard of. So if you're out there and you're not happy where you're at, you're maybe at a brokerage and you're floundering, get on that call with me and let's talk about how your business can take a drastic turn. Now, one of the things I'm going to say is I've dedicated myself to no longer placating realtors that want to complain. If you want to complain and you've got enough chutzpah to get on a Zoom with me, I will rip you a new one in love, right? Because I want to see you succeed in 10x and 100x your business. Guys, if you need that type of accountability, we should get together and talk, and I'll share with you the power of partnership. We'll talk about your real estate goals, and then we'll talk about how you can set up these three things to dominate your local industry, to dominate your local farm, to dominate. And guys, at the end of the day, why did you get into real estate? It took me 10, 12 years to finally figure out. And this is why this year I'm on a passion. I got into real estate to bless my family. I want my family's economic outlook forever changed. I don't want my daughter working. She's got my grandbabies. I'm creating this so she doesn't have to. You know, I want my wife home. I don't want her working, right? I'm doing all of this to make sure I bless them. And the way to bless them is to grow and to keep learning and to keep improvising, keep improving, and to partner with the right eagles. I say this, and I'm going to probably say this more than once. If you want to be an eagle, you got to go find you some eagles and start soaring. But if you want to be a turkey, stick on the ground with the chickens, turkeys, and buzzards, guys. And if you feel like that's where you're at, partner with the eagles and take your business to another level. All right, guys, there you go. Social media ads, direct mail, targeted, and YouTube. Those are the three things you have got to implement immediately and start seeing results over time. Please don't have unrealistic expectations. Oh, if I do all of this, Kelly said, I'm going to get leads tomorrow. You might, but more than likely, this is something that you're going to create. You're creating a business, literally, if you haven't done this from the ground up. But within 6 months, you're going to thank me. Now, I'll give you one side bonus. This is not number 4, but this is a bonus. And this is what I tell all the agents that join me that don't have any business. So guys, I hope you held on to this because this one's going to change it. So while you're waiting on your YouTube channel to start having content, to put content, to start getting people watching it and calling you and texting you and emailing you, while you're waiting for your direct mail to start doing what it's designed to do, and then while you're waiting for the ads you're running that get you those leads, for those leads to start talking to you and converting, what are you going to do today? Well, what I don't do is I don't do open houses. I don't door knock. I typically don't cold call, which this is going to seem like a hypocrite in a second. I don't do all of those things that a lot of the brick and mortar brokers are telling you to do, because they just don't work and they suck the soul out of your body. But here's what you can do while you implement these strategies and you learn from us and you're taking your business to a direction it hadn't been. I've got lead sources I can plug you into like today that will generate 1,500 or more targeted seller leads a month, phone numbers, emails, the whole 9 yards. So here's what I would recommend. Find whatever lead source in this system that we have that we can give you access to. Find those leads that you want to start talking to. Make sure that your offers are on point. Whatever your unique selling offer is, make sure it's there. You're not just calling to talk shop. You want to make sure when you call, you have the ability to share with them what makes you different, and you bring them value. You're not asking for business, you're bringing value. And we have coaching and teaching and training on all of that. But guys, I have a system that will deliver you the hottest leads in your market. These are sellers that are literally, these are the ones you need to be talking to. So while you're waiting on these 3 systems that I told you, talked to you about today and trained you, while you're waiting for those to start yielding fruit, and once they start, guys, it's like a generator. It's just going to keep chugging, right? That once that pump is primed, those 3 things are going to deliver results. But while you're waiting on that, pick up the phone. We can get you access to some of the most incredible leads on the planet. Start calling. I know I told you I'm not a big cold caller, but you have to do what you have to do until you get to where you want to get. And then you decide what you want to do. Some people love cold calling. They'll do it forever. Mike Sherrard, massive door knocker. I'm not. He loved it. He's got the systems in play for that. But guys, I'm telling you right now, while you're waiting on these 3 things to actually start churning out some massive business, pick up the phone. Call 15, 20, 30, 40, 100 of these leads you're going to get daily. You're going to pick up 1 or 2 listings. You might even call a FSBO who only wants to sell their home without a realtor. Why not ask if you can be their buyer's agent? So guys, there is your key. 15 years ago, I wish somebody would have shared this video with me. That is your business in a box. While you're waiting on these things that I've just exposed you to that you need to do at a high level, pick up the phone. we can get you plugged into the lead sources. You'll have the contact information. And between that and while you're waiting on your YouTube channel, your direct mail, and your social media ads to start really bringing in that business, you can start to dominate. But it all comes down to your education, what you're willing to do, and who you partner with. Guys, if this made sense to you, if this provoked you, if you're looking to have that fresh start, please get on my calendar. And guys, you know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe, right? Hit the bell, all of that stuff. Do all of that. If you like what we're teaching on this channel, look below. I've got some videos on the description below that you're going to want to see. Man, I'm pulling for you guys. I am absolutely pulling for you guys to dominate. Don't concentrate on the 7+% interest rate. Don't listen to the people online that talk about how crappy this is and real estate agents are dying. They're leaving the business. If you meditate on the negative, your business will mirror that. Guys, people are buying houses today. People are listing their houses today. So real estate is continuing. What are you going to do? How hungry are you? What do you want to do for your family? Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to do what it's going to take? Are you willing to stop the bull crap excuses and learn this craft, hook up with the right partners, and 10x your business? If that's you, I would love to talk with you. All right, guys, until we see each other on the next video, like I always say, go get you some closings.